Hey y'all, I just wanted to explain a little bit about what has happened since my last video about my chakra removal. I know people keep saying shit about me smoking cigarettes, but I'm an adult and I'm gonna smoke if I want to. The whole fucking point of being an adult is being able to do things that you enjoy. And I enjoy smoking. These are my not killing people sticks. They keep me calm. They help me with nervousness, which I know you scientific people would say, oh, they cause it, but we're not talking about that right now. So, you don't want to see me smoking, then don't watch it. Because I'm a smoke. But since my last video, I had an experience that is not easily explained. I have a very close friend that kept sending me healing through my experience, which she couldn't reach me. And she's a very practiced and wonderful healer. I fucking love you, girl. And I was reading, I think I was in the 13th book of the Wheel of Time. I had gone 6 months without reading that series, and then all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna pick this back up. I feel like I need to start reading this again. There is a point, if you have not read The Wheel of Time, with near the end of the story, where the main protagonist is dealing with good and evil. And while evil is trying to take him over and he is being subjected to torture that he feels he deserves, there's a moment where he just accepts what is and eradicates it and becomes one with his destiny and all that's expected of him and all that is against him. At the point that he does this in the book, where it's hard to explain to people that haven't read this series, but if you've read this series, you might understand. It woke something up in me when he destroyed a object of immense power that could have helped him for good or bad. And the journey that I was on, I couldn't feel anything. I accepted it as part of the healings that I got from somebody, that maybe that's just what I'm meant for, is to not feel because I'm such a feeling individual. I feel things so fucking deeply that not feeling anything was hard. I wasn't used to it. I didn't know what to do with it. It was different from being severely attacked and literally having your body cut up and burned, that I couldn't feel anything. So one would think, after being literally tortured by malevolent beings, that not being able to feel anything should be good, but to a person that feels deeply and that is their main existence, is feeling their own and other people's and the world's emotions, that was hard to deal with. But with a little help from my friends, I got triggered, and at the same exact moment that I read that chapter, she sent me healing. And at that same moment, also, my cat that's 14, that's my mom's cat mostly, but she pays me visits at a time that she usually doesn't visit, feeding time. She was just all about it, like all around me and just purring, and I'm literally convulsing, and I felt like my body took an energetic shit. And at that time, I couldn't remove my hand from my cat. And she was all, she would not leave me. Where physically, when I'm like convulsing and just going through all of this shit, normal animals would be like, ah, what the fuck's going on with this bitch? And just jump off the bed. But she's like, no, all around my head. And I'm just like, I can't take my hand off of this animal. Because if you know anything about, I wouldn't even call it folklore, but cats are important. They have 1 foot here and 1 foot there, which I do. I have 1 foot here, 1 foot there. And she helped me along with my friend. And I convulsed and energetically excreted some shit for about 10 minutes. And all the while just petting my cat, like, and she's just, and I'm just like, and she's just hanging on for it, like, we're going for this ride. And I'm like, okay. I didn't even know my friend sent me healing at that moment until the day after, I think. But I felt that whatever had been impeding me from feeling and being the energetic portal that I need to be was removed. And she said that the healing that she sent me was to have what was removed from me returned. So Do you think things happen by coincidence? They do not. 3 things all coinciding at the same exact moment. It's not a fucking coincidence that all of this brought back everything that I needed. So, thank you. I love you. To my best friend. Thank you to my kitty. Thank you to Source. And thank you to whatever there is in me to all coincide at the same exact moment to bring me back to myself. Because I can now feel, I can now read my cards, which I couldn't do before, and it's been a little purging process, having all of that removed and brought back. It was like a trade-off of whatever was done being removed and whatever was taken being brought back. But it hurt at the time, but I would gladly go through that again if it meant being back in myself. I know there are a lot of people out there claiming to be something and claiming to help you and heal you of things that aren't right. You need to be aware of what people are about in order to receive what they are sending you. Because, yeah, there were some people that, Tony Sayers is just a con artist, but in connecting your energy to another person leaves you open to whatever they are sending or receiving or doing to your energetic body. So it's not just a con that was something that was energetically allowed because I was stupid enough to allow it. So you have to be aware of what people and their energy is speaking, because I didn't agree with everything, but I was like, I need help right now because I was going through something really bad, but it was the wrong person. I shouldn't have opened my energy to that. So I feel better. Thanks to a little help from my friend. But people need to be aware that not everybody has a friend like I do. So be careful who you connect with on an energetic level, the healers and all of that. Just be aware. I love you. Bye.